Very good morning, students, and welcomes to e-classes of economics. Today, we are going to cover lecture number 37. Although now, according to your YouTube channel, it is video number 2 of chapter number 8, Human Capital Formation from Indian Economic Development. Today, we are going to cover topics role of human capital formation and problem facing human capital formation in India. Now, in previous lecture we studied about determinants of human capital formation. Now we will study what is the role of human capital formation और human capital formation और economic growth कैसे एक दूसरे से interconnected हैं. Now this topic will says that there are following observations which highlight human capital contribution to the process of growth and development. किस तरीके से ह्यूमन कैपिटल फॉर्मेशन का जो प्रोसेस है वो ग्रोथ और डेवलपमेंट के लिए होता है. नंबर 1, चेंज इन इमोशनल एंड मटेरियल एनवायरनमेंट ऑफ ग्रोथ. इट इज़ ओनली विद द हेल्प ऑफ ह्यूमन कैपिटल फॉर्मेशन दैट द मटेरियल एंड एनवायरमेंटल चेंजेस आर देयर. सी, इफ आई एम अ लॉयर, सो माई सराउंडिंग्स विल बी फुल ऑफ books related to lawyer. If I am a painter, then I'll be surrounded with colors, brush and paintings and portraits. If I am a tailor, I'll be surrounded by cloth, needle and sewing machines. So it is only human capital formation which changes our environment so that we can be more helpful in the growth of society. Right? So this was the first point. Second is higher productivity of physical capital. We know this thing very well that it is only with the help of human capital formation that more and more productivity is being increased, and physical capital means output per unit of capital is also increased when we are get attached with human capital formation. Innovative skills. Now it is only with the help of human capital formation that innovative skills are there. The development of undercurrent growth and all sorts of growth is possible only with the help of human capital formation. We became more innovative. Suppose I am simply a graduate and more skills are added to me. So I'll be more skillful, I'll be more innovative, I'll do the work more dynamically. So this is only with the help of human capital formation that work is being done. Now, higher rate of participation and equality. It is only with the help of human capital formation that more and more labor forces are utilized for generating more and more employment. The rate of participation increases, and with the help of that automatically the process of production also enhances. Higher rate of participation means greater degree of economic and social equality in the society. जितने ज़्यादा लोगों का पार्टिसिपेशन बढ़ेगा उतना ही ज़्यादा इकोनॉमी और सोशल इक्वालिटी भी होगी. सो आफ्टर दिस डिटर्मिनेंट्स and this role of human capital formation, we can say that there is a cause and effect relationship between human capital and economic growth. Human capital formation stimulates the process of economic growth. However, economic growth also impacts human capital formation. Growth implies increase in per capita income or increase in per capita income according to availability of goods and services. So we can say that human capital and economic growth go hand in hand. Both are interdependent on each other. Economic growth stimulates human capital and simultaneously human capital stimulates economic growth. Now after this, there are certain problems which are faced by human capital formation in India. कुछ problems हैं जो human capital formation face करता है इंडिया में. वो problems क्या क्या हैं? Number 1, rising population. My dear, population is the biggest problem for economy, right? So when you are learning any of the chapter, you will came to know that first problem is population. So rapid increase in population adversely affects on quality of human capital. Human capital पे उसका असर पड़ता ही पड़ता है. Why? Because more population means more we have to invest on people. More investment of people means we will be unable to enhance the dynamism and innovative skills in the persons. Second problem, brain drain. This is also one of the problem faced in India, that people are getting education in India and serving to other countries. Why? For the sake of good salary. This is your brain drain, right? Means you are getting education in one and you are serving anyone else. So this is also a problem by human capital formation. Next, deficient manpower planning. Although planning we are doing, the government of the country doing the planning, but that planning for manpower is not sufficient. There is deficiency in that. As a result, India is facing explosive problem relating to graduate unemployment. Next problem is insufficient on the job training in primary sector. Although primary sector में बहुत ज़्यादा ट्रेनिंग्स नहीं हैं. क्यों? क्योंकि एग्रीकल्चर सेक्टर में हम किसी भी तरीके की ट्रेनिंग को प्रोवाइड नहीं कर सकते हैं. Although we are providing on the job training in secondary sector as well as tertiary sector, but in primary sector for the purpose of agriculture and other sources we are not having any on the job training, and this is also a reason that we are not having a very good output from the primary sector. And your last problem in India faced by human capital formation is low academic standards. हम लोगों का जो academic standard है वो बहुत ज़्यादा हाई नहीं है, right? Now in these days तो education system, the standard of education system is also going lower and lower and lower, and ultimately it affects the human capital formation, because we know one thing very clearly कि if roots will not be strong, the tree will not be grown properly. अगर जड़ें मजबूत नहीं होंगी तो एक अच्छा पेड़ खड़ा नहीं हो सकता. और यहाँ पे जड़ें क्या हैं? हमारा एजुकेशन सिस्टम. और अच्छा पेड़ कौन है? वो ह्यूमन कैपिटल फॉर्मेशन जो आज से 10 साल बाद हमको मिलेगा. सो अल्टीमेटली एकेडमिक स्टैंडर्ड्स लो होने की वजह से वी आर फेसिंग द प्रॉब्लम इन ह्यूमन कैपिटल फॉर्मेशन. दैट्स ऑल फ्रॉम दिस लेक्चर. थैंक यू.